Porn-induced erectile dysfunction. Let's talk about it. I'm Dr. Trish Leigh, Cognitive Neuroscientist and Sex Addiction Recovery Coach. If you struggle with erectile dysfunction and you watch porn and masturbate, that erectile dysfunction is coming from your brain. It is not coming from your special parts. Why? What's happening? Let me tell you. So when you consume pornography, it's a super normal stimulus. So it is very high levels of stimulation and arousal. It makes you feel good. Think about this for a minute. You feel that rush in your brain. Yes, your nether region or your special parts feels good too, but guess what controls those special parts? Your brain. So that rush and that feeling is because the electrical energy pattern in your brain is changing. It's being jacked up. And what it does is it sends out this cascade of neurotransmitters, primarily dopamine. And so now you have this rush, but it also is making you feel chill and numb. It's numbing you out and making you feel good. It's de-stressing you. It's offsetting boredom. It is making your brain and body feel good. But unfortunately, while your brain and body is feeling good, it is damaging your brain. This flood of dopamine is knocking out neural brain activity in your frontal lobe, which is making it so that eventually you won't be able to think clearly. Your memory will decrease. You will have more social anxiety. You will not be able to control the impulses to masturbate and watch porn. And so then what happens is your dopamine pleasure-seeking reward center that needs massive amount of arousal sends you back into the screen for more porn and more high level of physical stimulation and masturbation. So when you masturbate, that physical stimulation is so much more than if you were to have sex with a woman. That's not at all the same. So you're giving your brain heightened levels of arousal mentally and physically. And in doing so, you're damaging your brain, making it so that you need that level of arousal to be able to enjoy sex and to be able to have an orgasm. So when you struggle with porn-induced erectile dysfunction, it's because you've wired your brain to need incredible amounts of mental and physical stimulation for a sexual experience. Now, what's the way out? Clearly, the way out is to stop watching pornography. Then you pump the brakes on masturbation also, because what you want to do is rewire your brain back to the healthy levels of dopamine for pleasure, but healthy levels of pleasure that don't damage your brain. Plus, it's the perfect neurochemical cocktail of serotonin for joy and happiness. You feel good. You don't just have pleasure, you feel content. Plus, there's oxytocin for connection. So not only does it neurologically connect you to your partner, it's connecting you to humanity too. So what you teach your brain is that the dopamine is in my sexual life with my partner, and the dopamine is in the world. It's in my work, it's in my friends, it's in my family, it's in my hobbies, it's in my life. When you stop watching porn, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but you're gonna learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so what that does is it makes you strong. It makes you the best version of yourself. It takes you out of survival mode of needing porn to feel okay, because your life is becoming lackluster because of the dopamine deficit caused by porn. So now your brain is feeling good about your life and you are back on purpose. That's what you deserve, and that's what I want for you. That's why I'm here. Okay, if you're looking for help on the journey, please reach out to me, drtrishleigh.com. Until next time, control your brain or it'll control you.